Coming up on this episode of Rick's Referrals, find out how staging can help you sell your home for more money in a quicker amount of time. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Rick's Referrals, where I connect you with local members in our community. As always, I'm your host, real estate agent Ricky Nystrom, and today I am joined by stager Kinsey Winslow of Chico Charm Staging and Design. Kinsey, how you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you.
Awesome. So I wanted
Thank
to
you
start
for
off.
having me.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming today. I just wanted to start off a little bit and to tell us about yourself and
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I grew up in Oroville, so Butte County resident, and I have a sister and my parents. We all lived in Oroville, and I to kind of specify my backstory to design. I got my eye for design from my mom. She is just like always decorating her house and things around, and she would always go to either her friends or my friends' moms' houses and help them pick out paint color or wallpaper or, rearrange furniture, that sort of thing. So I think I kind of learned through osmosis, like how to design spaces. And as I got older, I kind of started doing my own thing in my own bedroom. I would, paint the walls different colors, and I would rearrange my bed and dresser and stuff like that, add throw pillows, get new little rugs and stuff like that to kind of dress it up. So I've kind of always been doing this sort of thing. And so when I moved to Chico and I met my husband, who has a knack for business, he basically just saw that there was an avenue in the real estate world for us to be able to both use our strengths. And so we were just two knucklehead kids that decided to start a business, and we pushed through all those rocky points, and here we are today.
That's awesome. What a great story. And it's such an art to do that. There's, like you mentioned, there's a need for it. People like me, I walk into a room and I try to keep it as basic as possible. My bedroom's like a bed, a dresser, and my closet, and that's it. Just plain simple. I don't have an eye for it, so we need people like you to walk in and help us out.
I'm glad to do it.
Yeah, it's awesome. And something that you're passionate about, like you said, growing up doing it, having the knack for it. That's awesome. Yeah. So it's kind of like, that's kind of like the why you're doing home staging, but tell us some of the benefits of so me as a real estate agent, your husband, Tyler Winslow, great real estate agent. I grew up with Tyler, so shout out to Tyler. So what are the benefits to us as real estate agents, or to a home seller, or even to a buyer walking through a staged home?
The biggest benefits is staging kind of like blurs the negatives of a home. So, if there's an unwanted paint color on the walls, or if there's like kind of dingy carpet, or, old baseboards, that kind of stuff that, is pretty cosmetic, easy enough to change out. Staging helps just kind of allow the process to keep moving forward without getting hung up on those little things. So the biggest thing about staging is the psychology behind it. When a buyer walks through the home and they get like those warm and fuzzy feelings, they get excited, and they kind of start to desire this home. They see themselves living in this home specifically. So the biggest benefit of staging is getting them to that point where, okay, the wall colors, that's easy. We'll just repaint. It's no big deal, And so staging allows them to kind of jump over that hurdle.
Nice. Yeah. And I know when I show buyers a staged home, they'll walk through and the classic buyer joke is, oh, does the furniture come with it? Like, this is perfect, so it's like, that's how they got that feeling, that home feeling. They see themselves living in it. They see their furniture going and replacing it.
Yeah.
Which is great. That's awesome. Is there a specific style that you like to use when you're staging, or how does?
Yeah, well, I think my style, like if you saw my home, it's a little bit different than how I stage, because I'm pretty eclectic. I like to mix and match and bring different elements into a focal point, I guess I'm trying to say. And I try to do that in staging too. But I do tend to go toward simple pieces that all can kind of go together. We have a warehouse full of furniture, and so I'll pick and choose, what's going to go in this house. And really, I kind of need to be able to blend all of my furniture together so that it could match any sort of house. So very simple, wood accents, that kind of thing. But mostly, as far as like the kind of decor aspects of it, where you kind of get more like life into the home, plants. I love using plants. I think every room should have a plant in it. And colors like blues and greens, I always find myself gravitating toward those very calming colors, and they tend to really blend with the rest of the furniture that I use. So yeah, you'll see a lot of those kind of themes throughout the different homes that I stage. And yeah, so I really just like to create a very homey vibe where it just feels warm and fuzzy when you walk in. That's the idea behind it.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's awesome. Well, do you have anything else that you'd like to add?
Well, I guess I should just say that we do, of course, stage vacant homes. When the house is totally empty, we bring couches, rugs, coffee tables, lamps, wall hangings, everything in to make the house look, like a model home. And then we also do consultations. So if you are living in your home, going through the sale process, I can come in and kind of just help direct you as to what to store, what to pack away, how to rearrange your furniture so that it makes the room feel as large as possible. Or if maybe you have an office that is just so cluttered because you work all the time. And so, I'll help you kind of just take out the unnecessary pieces and really make the space feel, like you could live in it, and uncluttered, unchaotic. So yeah, I mean, those are the main two things that we do with staging. We also will rent pieces if you need plants or need like an entry table or something like that. You can do that as well. But yeah, I mean, those are the two main things that we do, and it's been awesome being able to help the community and get houses sold. Make it a little bit easier. I know that the home selling process is quite daunting, so we enjoy being able to kind of take a little bit of that stress away.
Right, absolutely. And we find when we're listing a home, having it staged, we're able to sell it for more in a faster amount of time, just with all those benefits that you've been over today, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, great. Well, thanks for joining me today, Kinsey. And thank you for joining us for another episode of Rick's Referrals. I'll have Kinsey's information below for you if you'd like to connect with her. If you're looking to list your home in Butte County, I would love to pay for your initial consultation fee with Kinsey and put something together. Again, thank you for joining us for Rick's Referrals. Have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.